Autumn is slowly approaching here in Pennsylvania. The trees are finally starting to change colors, and the shops are putting out their pumpkins and fall flavors. We have been enjoying the slow approach by appreciating nature as much as we can, taking walks through crunchy leaves, and stopping to smell the flowers before the temperatures grow colder. I am personally so excited to start the first week of October by decorating the exterior of our tiny house, Cedar Nook. I am on a journey to live more sustainably, so everything I decorate with outside will be edible for any animals that decide to stop by throughout the season, and maybe to bake with as well. So let's take a trip to the produce market and see what we can find. There's nothing like starting off the month of October by visiting a cute small town, unless you live in one, of course. They always have the best fall treats and unique shops to visit by small business owners. Now that we're back from our small town date, I wanted to give you a quick book haul of everything we got. First up are Julia Quinn books, a part of the Bridgerton series. I picked up an offer from a gentleman, which is the third book, and it follows Benedict Bridgerton in his journey towards finding love. The fourth season on Netflix will be based on the books, so I'll probably read it closer to when it comes out next spring. But I couldn't pass up the $2.95 price, so I got it pretty early, along with On the Way to the Wedding, which follows the love story of Gregory Bridgerton, and To Sir Philip with Love, which follows Eloise Bridgerton's story. I also purchased 2 Mindy Quigley books. They are both mystery books, and I love a good mystery read in the month of October, so I definitely couldn't pass it up. My final book will most likely be read sometime in late fall closer to Christmas or even Thanksgiving, titled Murder on the Christmas Express, and heavily inspired by Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. Santi also picked up a few books himself, which he has been thoroughly enjoying. Velocity by Dean Koontz follows a man in his 30s who takes the law into his own hands when, out of the blue, he is threatened by an anonymous adversary. The Snow Leopard by Peter Mathiasen, which is about Peter's 2-month journey towards finding a snow leopard, with naturalist George Schaller in the Dolpo region on the Tibetan Plateau in the Himalaya. He also purchased this wonderfully illustrated book called Witches, an absolutely true tale of disaster in Salem, which sounds very interesting, and I might give it a read myself. The last book we want to show you is actually our own book. If you remember our Spooky Days of Fall video from last year, you'll recognize the poem, which we decided to turn into a book. This will be available as part of our Ladybug Bean tier on Patreon for the month of October only. If you are interested in purchasing it individually, leave us a comment and let us know, and we can post it on our website too. We also have a new van life and van build video available to watch on Patreon, so check it out if you want to see our progress with that. We've hit a lot of disasters this week. We hope you are spending the first week of October soaking up all the coziness you can. Until next time, friends, see you soon.
Farmer Santi at the house with his, oh my goodness. There he goes. He has paint on his shirt because, I don't know.
I'm a farmer.
He's working on the van. On the van.
On the sandals.
No.
No.
He just changed his shoes.